Raigard spamming the wall to find some connection, but the quick switcheroo to C-side, which is still being held from qqGOD as well as XE. It's going to be a tough one. QQ takes one, but the pain shell just takes XE out, so they've lost the controller. qqGOD trying to hold that fumble, fails, and now the entire site has been given up.
And you mentioned the C's paint shell combination. It's as old this time, but people still fall victim to it. Markyyy doesn't get fully flashed, but JaoTae still is able to get the better. Even the wall has been broken down now, so the chances of planting are down to nil. But they give up on B, and they're making a play towards C right now.
Ooh, the showstopper does put down XE again. Caught in the same position in where we saw the pistol round, and now all of a sudden the number advantage is in the favor of Oasis. Now close range fight with the Spectre might just work out for Markyyy. He did make it, but Laz doubles down and takes down the last as well for a 3k to get that first round for NKT.
That decides against it because he's heard two players rotate towards the A side yet again, and now they will try their luck on B. The only defender over here is gonna be qqGOD, and he's got the right timing. He almost could have gotten the second kill as well. He's good for only Nexi's frag, but it's fine because there's barely any time left. They can still deny this plant with the aftershock, and they almost had it. At least XE is able to stop Drax from crossing over. Coco caught in the near impossible 1v3, but they're all isolated. If he can boil this down to separate 1v1s, he has a chance of doing so.
He can bait res as well here to kind of get that attention track to him, but look at the position. They're not even expecting a lineup for an ace.
Oh, he's not just stunned by the fault line, but also gets pulled in. This was a setup that Markyyy had no chance of surviving. As his name suggests, he was marked for death in this one. But hey, if Oasis can at least get the plant down, then they have a chance. Even if they lose this round, they won't suffer the economic consequences, so they can still continue with the momentum.
Oh, the timing! Nexi is able to take down the operator, but now it's all up to the HeadHunter. The flash swing is going to be good, and no wishes for HeadHunter.
They have different plans. They've identified so many players being present over here. The Rolling Thunder goes through, but JaoTae still falls. Nexi, he returns fire. And the Rolling Thunder paid off absolutely no dividends. It's a disaster.
And that ultimate set them up for their own deaths, their own losses. And it's all up to two players right now. qqGOD along with his Astra. And what was that position? He just gets spammed through the wooden wall.
We continue to push the envelope.
Ooh, Rax. Oh no, he still fails. What was that walk up from qqGOD, and now he's taking up the orb. JaoTae to help him out.
Look at the other chamber though. He's in sewers. I don't think he's gonna get checked. The neon and the chamber right next to each other. At least Markyyy is able to get rid of qqGOD, but onto its ace sewers. We're about to enter something bottom of garage. He failed. Tried to make a play towards the bottom of sewers. Once again failed over there. At least Laz has a chance to recover. Almost got the double, but hey, all that won't help because the heal will also come through. Coco is just being an absolute thorn in the side for NKT members because all their efforts are being made
Other
useless.
end of the side. And XE is in hold. There was a gap where XE gets punished. And look at Coco again with this irritating wall where he corners them with only one opening, and he just randomly sprays and gets a headshot connection on qqGOD.
Yeah,
There was no vision.
And this is a crossfire barrier, Rob. The one that we've seen in the very first VCT Masters. But they're not holding positions to capitalize on this crossfire, running all over the place. And they're rotating preemptively, based on no information at all. Meanwhile, Oasis isn't giving any information. They make a contact play towards A. Markyyy swings right through, flying inside. qqGOD and Laz trying to hold this ground, but they will be pounded in. And NKT once again are left with nothing but their Astral Guardian with the hopes of saving any weapon that he can find. But they're running out of rounds. XE can't afford to keep on saving. Sure, they have some money left for the next round, so maybe XE can consider going for a retake. But this 1v3 seems nearly impossible. This crossfire, it's ridiculously on Garage. But even then, they never got that round. And this time, Oasis don't even need anything. They go for a fast push into the B site. Nexi, he's holding the backlines. XE just simply can't get him. He dinks him, deals damage, but no hopes of a rebuttal. Well, finally he silences Nexi, but that's way too much.
And again becomes lonesome. Oh, the gap. These annoying gaps coming in from Coco on the wall and this double setup coming in. A C completely, but in the meantime, A being pushed. They might all come for a backstab. But there's a trademark. So it's going to be a tough backstab.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad over there. I thought the trademark was still alive, but nonetheless, look at this Draxiimov. qqGOD making it happen, and along with that HeadHunter, qqGOD, 3k to close the round itself. And
while Oasis are defending A short well, A long has already leaked and the site is gone.
30 seconds left.
Stinger works out, but only leaves him with 4 HP to work with. But on the other end, finds another one on Coco, who's blindly looking at the spike planter without checking his back. But in time, they're trying to push up A main. Yes, HeadHunter with an immediate trade coming in, but it's a 3v1 situation.
Oasis just trying to delay this as much as possible. And now that NKT have used up most of their utility and lost their initiators, what can they possibly do? There's barely 20 seconds left in the round. They need to go for this one. The Rolling Thunder might make a difference, but I don't think it's gonna do too much because qqGOD is not stunned. He has his eyes open. qqGOD returns favor and he's going for the berserk plays. A triple already, but he doesn't know where the last member is. He needs to stick the plant, hoping that he doesn't get pushed. But there's a very good chance that next he will not. People playing towards garage, and I don't think that's something that they will be ready for. qqGOD strikes one down. Coco does respond in kind, but look at Raigard. He jumps right through, and he has a chance to finish off Nexi as well. Unless Nexi gets the backup from the raise, it's not going to be possible. But Markyyy also gets stunned by the breach, and he is on a roll. NKT with the blistering pace and obliterating pieces, they have finally struck Oasis down for good.
But his HeadHunter is still alive. He picks the first. He's looking for the next two players. They are peeking in two different angles. They should play for a contact trade over there. Wide swing gets one, but Lazarus
have a good chance of pulling this off. Raigard once again looking to make contact, but this time Nexi is prepared.
Not your best.
Markyyy up close. There's a short push as well coming in. So Drax capitalizes on the shot. JaoTae able to exchange, but Drax is still alive. He walks right into the gravity well, but at least walks away from the opponent. A 2v.
Meanwhile, the qqGOD is watching short. Oh no, the weapon pickup will definitely have given away the sound cue. And all the fault lines already committed. At least NKT still have the flashes left on their breach, and qqGOD still is able to get something done, but JaoTae comes right through like a wrecking ball. And that's it. Once again, the save has been called. Oasis cannot go for the retake. NKT are about to reach double digits. They are on the 9th round already. And it seems like they are inching closer and closer to an inevitable tie.
If there was anybody close to the defender spawn, Oasis would have got the resurrection and would have challenged this retake. He gets the plant now with him and gets himself towards C-Link.
Yeah, but qqGOD is already prepared for this one. Raigard still swings him wider. Okay, he was not supposed to survive this one. And with that, a key player is down. The only player who was towards C-Link is out of the picture, and everyone else who's coming in is coming in from A main. At this point, their numbers don't count for anything because this is a narrow corridor. Markyyy going around the other side does get at least a single frag, but
he should not give away the numbers advantage. Even though he's just surviving with 3, we saw what he can do. I think the resurrection, will they be committing? I know it's not a great buy here for Oasis, but it's all about the contest. But qqGOD, look at the confidence that he has. This is what we were expecting from him. The rifles are being spotted. Last plays guns down 2 more. And it's all up to the last player whose position is already known because he sent out a prowler. Recon goes to check him, gets tagged. Fall line hitting him. They're dumping everything that they have and rushing. Right? Yes, they've done it. HeadHunter, he's worried about it. Switches to the weapon qqGOD. He had a 2D force, but in the meantime, Nexi's brought alive. But the gunning down is not stopping from NKT. They're looking forward to closing it all here. A 5v3 advantage. Coco, he's trying to be kind of very wary with his wall, but the Rolling Thunder, when he had to hit, it hit pretty bad. And Raigard and everybody from the team is capitalizing. Drax's position known, but